Hey everyone, it's Chris over at Springs Law Group coming to you today to talk about one of our most common questions that we get asked is, will my insurance rates go up after a car accident? And generally, I think it's a way to think about it. It's a cautionary piece for you because you've been in an accident to no fault of your own, and you've got to figure out, well, heck, are my insurance rates going to stay the same, or is my insurance company actually going to raise my rates because of the accident itself? So, we run it kind of from two schools of thought. Are there times where insurance companies can raise your rates, and then other times where generally they can't do that? So let's talk about those for a minute. So an insurance company can raise your rates if you have, a lot of times, if your credit score has declined, if you have a period of time where you're making several insurance claims over a short period of time, if dependent upon what area you live in. So if you move into a different neighborhood, you might want to, I would consult your insurance company before you move and do that. If your profession changes, could be a reason based on that, which would also potentially be an income related reason. If you take on certain high risk behaviors, and then if you report driving more miles or driving to and from a higher risk area. So those are going to be some reasons that they can raise your rates. Additionally, too, if you're the at-fault party in the case, you're the person that actually caused the accident, there's a possibility, too, that your rates could be raised there. So then on our end, where we represent parties that were not at fault, they were injured in an accident to no fault of their own, and then an insurance company cannot raise their rates if like our clients are using their medical payments coverage, which we highly recommend that people get. If they're using their UM, or uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage too. Those are things that you actually pay for your, to use in those situations. So you should not be penalized for actually using those items. So do not be afraid to use your MedPay or your UM. Additionally, too, they cannot raise your rates for claims for collision or comprehensive coverage as well. So it's just important to know that, like, when you have insurance coverage and then you've paid for these extra things like UM or MedPay, definitely use those. Don't be afraid to use them out of fear of them raising your rates, because that is a benefit, and that's what you've actually been paying for that during that time, is the use of those items to help you through that time if you've been injured in an accident. So that's our tip of the day here. Is one of the things we would say is, just because you've been in an accident, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to raise your rates, but there are a number of factors and times when they could raise your rates. So if y'all have any questions, feel free and reach out to us. You can private message us on Facebook or Instagram, and then additionally too, you can check in with us over at springslawgroup.com. Hope everybody has a great day, and we will talk to y'all later. Bye.